Hi, welcome to Emax Bowling. I'm Thomas Larsen and this is my review for the RST X-2. The X-2 is the newest shiny ball from Roto Grip and a follow-up to the RST X-1. Where the X-1 was a dull, early, fairly smooth ball, the X-2 is the complete opposite. It has the same core, but a Reactive Pearl cover instead, and it makes all the difference. The X-2 is super clean and really quick. It's one of my cleanest and one of the quickest balls in my bag, and I'm super excited about this ball because I feel like it gives me some options that can really make a difference for me when I get to the later stages of a block and need just that little something different to get my ball better through the pins. So I'm really excited about this. If you are excited about it too, you should subscribe, leave a comment and like this video. But let's head over to the lanes and see what it looks like. So here I'm testing the RST X-2 on a medium pattern, 41 feet with 25 milliliters, and it's allowing me to play a little further left, but still getting through the fronts and the mid lane really easily. I drilled my X-2 with a fairly slow, smooth layout, just to fit in my arsenal, but I think if you do a really quick, strong layout, you can really get a lot of backhand out of this ball. With the clean cover and the pretty strong asymmetric core, it allows me to handle a decent amount of oil and a little longer oil patterns when they start getting burned up. With the asymmetric core, the ball still wants to rev up and grab the lane, so it's not gonna be a super weak ball, but the cover is really clean, so it gives me this nice matchup of easy length but a good strong core that gives me a good mid lane and a really nice reaction down lane. The thing I saw between the X-2 and the other shiny asymmetric balls I have is that it's cleaner than, let's say, the dark coat, for example, but it's also quicker. I can probably make my dark coat hook more if I wanted to, but the X-2 is gonna hook more down lane and get down lane easier than the dark coat. So it's really a nice fit in my my bag, also because it's gonna still be stronger and have that asymmetric core compared to the symmetrical balls. So it's gonna be quicker than, for instance, a Zen or my Art Synergy, and that's gonna really fit in my bag really nicely. And where I see it coming into play is when you get towards the end of a block, the lanes are starting to get really burned up. You have to move pretty far left because there's not a lot of oil left in the middle, and that's where I start to struggle with compared to a lot of the other guys on tour, because my rev rate is just a little bit lower. I struggle getting in further left, getting in front of the ball return, and still being able to get out the 7 pin, get out the 10 pin. My ball starts hitting a little bit flat just because I'm lacking a little bit of rev rate. And I think with the X-2, I'm gonna have easy length, so I don't have to worry about my ball burning up, and then I can use my hand to get enough axis rotation to make it go through the pins, and the ball being as quick as it is gonna help with that. So I think it's gonna really be something special for me towards the end of those kind of blocks, or as a step in between, as kind of a step in ball before I switch to the symmetrical shiny balls. So I really look forward to throwing this on more patterns. It'll look great on this medium pattern. You can see I left quite a few 9 pins with it, which just means that it's pretty quick. It goes through the pins really strongly, and it has a bunch of energy when it gets to the last part of the lane. So really excited about this. So I also tried throwing the RST X-2 on a 44-foot really burned up pattern. This is probably the kind of pattern where the RST is going to come into play most of the time. A little longer pattern, pretty burned up, and it really allowed me to play really far left. I could get pretty close to being in front of the ball return despite it being 44 foot, and it never had any issue retaining energy for the back end and getting back when I got it to the friction. It was really quick, and I just really like what I'm seeing on 44 feet here. It never felt like I had to manipulate my hand and my speed to make it slow down. I could just kind of throw it. It was going to get through the front part of the lane. It was going to pick up in the middle, and it was going to be quick and strong down lane to come back and go through the pins. You can even see that the 7-9 I left, it's pretty uncommon hit for me, especially on 44 feet where I can sometimes struggle with getting enough entry angle. So the RST is something special, I think. So if you like the RST, give this video a like, throw us a comment, and make sure you subscribe so you get all of our other ball reviews and my behind the scenes videos from tournaments.